What's up? What's up? What's up? Good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday to everyone. I hope you all had a good weekend. I know I did. And I just want to say that video a friend of mine's made for me. I mean, I'm so glad Top Boy used it. It's in the beginning. Yes, yes, yes. You guys know what this is. It is Test Run Sundays. And you guys already know who's here because I posted up the flyer. So, you know what? Without further ado, please welcome the one, the only Miss Carol Lynn Townes. What's going on, Miss Carol?
Hey, hey, Miss Priscilla, baby girl, how you doing? Priscilla,
I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. It's been a long night. I just want to say thank you. I know we said thank you so many times to you tonight. We've been sitting here just going back and forth, but we had to make sure we got everything together because we wanted this test run to go perfect, interview to go perfect. So we had to make sure everything was good. And I'm glad we were able to fix everything. I'm glad you stayed and you did not like, I'm leaving. And you like, you didn't do that. You were just like, no, I'm staying till you guys get it fixed and everything. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
you're more than welcome. You're celebrating me. Why would I not stay? I'm so grateful, so grateful.
Yeah, so you like we told you earlier, you just happen to be number your episode 15. That means we don't went from one episode 5 to 10. Now we're at number 15. We have it with the lovely Carol Lynn Townes. I'm just so blessed and so honored to be interviewing you. I just want to thank you for finally seeing my message after so long. But hey, the wait is over. The wait is over, but hey, it worked. It worked because I
It
told you last night.
worked.
I was like, no, I've been sent you a text message and everything. But you finally respond, and guess what? Your number episode 15. So you know what? You know what? It was all in God's plan. So hey, no complaints.
Absolutely. Yes, 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 Priscilla. It was in his plan. Because I tell you, I didn't see it. I didn't see those messages that you sent me. I told you that I had a hacker. I believe they say they're called hackers. And all of my
Hmm.
messages were gone. My messages were gone. So when it finally came back up, I said, some kind person, some young person is talking about 99 and a half. I goes, ooh, I wonder who that is. And then I read it and I responded, and here I am. Thank you for having me.
And no, thank you for being here. I know when because I wrote you and I was like, wait a minute, you girl ain't telling me 99 and a half. I mean, some guys, if you guys don't know, 99 and a half is a song from the movie soundtrack Breaking. Miss Carolyn Towns was in that first song she did was in the first movie. But however, she was in the second movie for the song Believing the beat towards the end. You guys see her dancing and singing. Let me ask you a question. Did you learn any dance moves from those guys when you was in part two? Because I seen you was up there while you were singing, get your groove on and everything.
No, you know what happened? Ron Mosley, vice president of promotions at Polydor Records, had gotten the contract for me at Polydor. And he said, they want you to do the second song, a soundtrack for the second movie. And they just sent me there with sing the song there. And I saw the boys dancing, the guys dancing and everything, but there were no steps for me. And trust me, I'm glad because it was burning up in California. I was 5 shades burnt by the time I got ready to sing. You know, they make you wave in the wings and wave in the wings, and they have this person, a test number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 10. And those guys were dancing and dancing and dancing. And they said, now it's your turn. By that time, I was burnt as black as my hair. I was sweating. My clothes were wet. I just wanted to sing that song and get off the stage. But to answer your question, no. They could see that I didn't want to dance a lick. I wanted to sing and go. But I had no idea that that movie would end up being a Turner classic. I had no idea.
Mhm.
I'm just so glad that I did this movie with Shabba-Doo and the boys, and I'm grateful to Ron Moses. Like you said, it was in the plans. And just think about it. That was done, I don't know how many, 30 some years ago that we did that a movie in California. And when I go to my ASCAP account and to my SAG account and I see a check, I'm like, oh my God. Yes, 100 years ago I did this, and Johnny Kemp said you just got paid. Honey, I'm still getting paid. Praise the Lord. I'm grateful.
I
Grateful.
know because I came across the movie, the first movie when I told you I was in college, and I was watching a movie. Of course, it's a dance movie. If it's a dance movie, you know I'm watching, and I'm like, "What is that song? 99 and a half?" And they was dancing to it, and they was all doing a breaking and everything. I'm like, "What are they?" But I'm like, I don't even mind the dance, and I'm like, "But what is that song?" It's so hooked. I was hooked to it, and the next, years later, I then just like last month, I came across your name. Well, way back in these, I told you December it was, and the next thing I'm like, is that her? I think it is. I'm like, I got her song, I got the song this on, on my iTunes, and there you go, there you were right there. I was like, oh my goodness, that is her. I was like, yes, and it said
I'm
someone was
glad you
like,
can
and I showed
recognize me. That
someone.
was a long time.
Yes, it was not. And one of my friends was like, "Why don't you resend her an email?" And I'm like, "Okay, fine." Then you responded that day. You're like, "Absolutely." I invited you to the show. You're like, "Absolutely." And then yeah, we've been talking ever since, like crazy.
Yes, we have been talking
Yes,
ever since like crazy. Yes. So what's
yes,
up,
yes.
Priscilla? What's
So
up? What's up?
well, we just do test run. We just sit here. I just let everybody know you're gonna be on Tuesday night. It's coming up Tuesday on the 27th at 5 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard. No, Central Standard Time, and then 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And let me tell you, Miss Carol, there's one thing I gotta tell you. While I'm sitting here talking, people are always sending me texts. So while I'm talking to you, someone just texted in. Somebody was like Big Street and everything. That's how you know someone grew up on a dance movie. So there you go. So yes, yes. So how have you been doing since during the pandemic? How you been doing and everything like that?
Well, I realized that there was nothing you can do about this pandemic. It's here. So
Mm-hmm.
I took this downtime to take a look at myself, my life, and what I was doing. It
Mm-hmm.
was a chance to read and to redefine myself and to study God's word, which is what I do a lot of. Um, and special, my friends would refer books to me that I should read to enhance myself in any kind of way they thought would be helpful to my life. So, and then being with my family and talking to old friends on Zoom. I've been working with producing some videos with a good friend of mine, Richard Ruiz from Virginia. We did like 5 videos on an artist in Las Vegas, were fabulous videos. And he has found some young artists in his hometown, young 18-year-old artists that can sing and write like crazy. So what better way to give back than to help the young people who want to get in the music industry to write and sing? And this was a great time to take a look at those people and to see how we could help them move forward if they choose to do this thing called music.
Right, right. So one person just texted me. Of course, I told you I'll be getting texts while I'm sitting here talking. Just asked, wants to know how did you feel about the passing of Shabba.
Oh, that hurt me so badly. I got a phone call about 2 o'clock in the morning, and my friend said, Shab just died. I was like, oh no. And tears rolled down my face because he was, listen, this man was gorgeous looking, talented, and humble like a lamb, a sweetie pie. Really, a really nice young man. So I was always hopeful that somebody, investors would come along and say, let's do a break-in 3 for all the old folks that were in that movie before. Let's do another one.
Mm-hmm.
And, Shabadoo and Shrimp, they're both still here alive at that time. But that won't ever come to pass now. So that's just something that's gone. And he was the star. He was the star of that show. So I felt very, very,
Mm-hmm.
very sad when I heard of his death. Nice young man. Not just nice looking to look at, a nice young man. Really. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. I like the end, like I told you at the breaking two, you're dancing while you're sitting there singing. He's also dancing right next to you, and you guys had a connection. You guys are just grooving, and that's what made the movie just more fun to watch and everything like that. I was like, you was really
Yeah.
up there getting it. You guys just you doing all that dancing. You was just like, hey, and I was like,
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
yes. So
Yeah,
what
and
happened to? So
I got to get a nice squeeze off of Shabadoo right up in there. I got to squeeze him up. Yeah, I got to squeeze him real tight. Yeah.
So what happened after you? Did you like what so happened to you? I was shocked to hear that you became a principal. Yes, everyone, she was a principal. Can you believe in New York she was a principal? So how did that even come about? Did you say, I wanted to be a principal, but how did you get that go from singing straight into, becoming a principal?
Well, actually, it didn't just happen like that. I've been in education all of my life. My mother was her opinion about education was very strong, and had a very strong opinion about the music industry. She said, "You better have something else to fall back on to take care of yourself, because the music industry is fun. It looks like a fun business, but it's not very stable, as far as she could see. So you better do something else to be able to take care of yourself in the event that that doesn't happen. So you don't happen to be successful like you want to be, but you can feed yourself from this music industry thing that you're doing." So I took my mom's advice at an early age, and I came right out of high school and right into taking college courses. And throughout my tours in Europe and wherever they sent me off to travel, I would always come back and take some more courses in education, and until I got my first master's, and then I kept pursuing and pursuing and studying and studying, and I got a second master's in administration, education administration, and that was gave me an open door opportunity to apply for principalship, and I did. Because at first I was an early childhood teacher. I was a first grade teacher. I was a curriculum coach. Then I was an assistant principal. And then they said to me, "Listen, Carol, it's time for you to take that giant step. You're ready. This is a job available for you, and we think you qualify for it." And I interviewed for it, and I got it. Yeah.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. But guess what? I'm not gonna ask no more questions because we gonna ask enough questions on Tuesday night, and we're gonna get into more about teaching and your career, being in the industry, and everything else. But before I
Oh,
go, there
yes.
is one guy. Even Miss Carol got to meet him, and I got to meet this guy. He is actually a young guy who helped us on our sound check, everything we was going through tonight. I want you guys to meet this guy named Sammy out of New Jersey. Sammy, what's going on?
Did
Sammy,
Sammy
Sammy,
Sam?
Sammy.
Did Sammy leave?
No, he's there.
He probably like,
No,
I'm out. No,
Sammy.
he froze.
Uh, I think Sammy left. Oh wow, Sammy left. Hold on. Hold on. Sammy didn't
Tall boy,
leave.
thank you, tall boy, thank you, thank you.
I wish you guys got to meet Sammy. Sammy was off the chain. We had him dancing and everything like that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
But no,
We
Sammy
had
was a
Sammy
guy.
dancing. Yeah. So I'm glad
Yeah, he was
everything worked.
dancing.
I'm sorry everybody. It took so long to get the audio or get the test stream right, but we had to do a lot of things behind the scenes to make sure that it went right. So we know that it's going to be right on Tuesday. So
Cool.
that's why we do test runs, and that's the purpose of these things. You just can't just show up because what if that would have been an hour or
The
10
actual,
minutes
yeah,
before, then that
yeah,
would have people would have been expecting something like this, and then unfortunately, it was what 2 3 hours later, when we were able to
yeah,
finally get it up. So
yeah,
this is the
yeah, yeah.
importance of test, 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 test. So anybody who watches a test run, you understand it's called test, test, test. And then when you
Yes,
test,
yes, 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 yes.
when it's time to go live, when it's time to go live, we have you right. So now
Yes,
they're right. The audio I can hear on YouTube right now. I'm pretty sure she's watching it on Facebook right now, and we know that
yes.
it's right. So that's what it's
Oh,
all
tall
about.
boy. Oh, Sheila Loren, one of the Howard girls, said, "What's up, tall boy?"
Oh, tell her I said
Okay,
hello.
hold on, wait. Egypt Young just asked you a question, Miss Carol. She said, "Please ask
Yes.
Carol to sing a little. We would love that." On Tuesday, she said
Oh,
on Tuesday. On
Okay.
Tuesday. Our
Yes.
friend Egypt. Well, yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Actually,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
and Top Boy, are we able, since we played Egypt's video in the beginning, are we able to are you gonna redo it at the end when you get ready to come off? Redo it again, or just do it all in the beginning and show it?
yeah, I can bring it in. Well, we out
You
here doing
bring me
some
in when we
network.
come out.
Well, we out here. Yeah, we're doing.
Yeah, I would.
You want to see it now? You want Egypt to see it now? I can do it
Yes,
now.
yes.
Oh
That's why I
my.
woke her up. I was like, "Girl, come in here. We got a surprise for you." She's like, "I just woke
Oh
up.
my
What's the
God.
surprise?"
All right. So without further ado, Egypt, thank you so much because this girl has been tagging me on
Yes.
everything that she knows to reach me to say, "Hey, Egypt, did this for me. So everybody, if you watch this test run in the future or whatever, you need to reach out to Egypt Young and her production company because she does and makes magic happen, shall we say? And I'm just gonna just fire this thing off like this.
Don't you just love it?
That is so awesome. That is so awesome. That is so freaking
Yes,
awesome.
yes.
That's so awesome. I love
I
it.
know Egypt's the bomb, man. I hope one day, Miss Carol, we gotta bring her in so you can meet. We can meet her. Egypt is the
I gotta
bomb. She's.
meet her.
I had to
That
wake her.
is
I'm like, girl, what are you
awesome.
doing? I know. I woke. I'm like, girl, I'm about to go live, but we got a surprise for you. Come on. Like, she's like, what? What? I'm like, wake up. Well, yeah, she's a. So, oh, Sheila Loren said she loved it. See, they love it, Tall Boy. They love it.
Hey,
So,
we do
yes, but
we
you,
doing magic. Tuesday is gonna be the big day. It's gonna be
yes.
Carol Lynn Townes Day, shall we say? So Carol Lynn,
Yep.
hold on, I
Yay!
gotta hold on, no, because see they didn't see what you just did. So go ahead, do that. It's gonna be Carol Lynn Townes Day. Do it again.
Yay!
Okay, Miss
Ah.
Town. Egypt says she love your music. Egypt told me to tell you she love your music. She made a comment
Thank you, sweet
on
baby.
She
Facebook.
from
Thank
New
you so
York.
much.
All the New Yorkers love your
All
music.
Yeah,
my
she's New
New
York
York
too.
folks in the house.
She from New York.
Egypt, Miss
Egypt,
Carol's
don't say
from New
I ain't
York
never
as
did nothing
well.
for you, okay, Egypt? Cause Egypt comes to Atlanta and don't even holler at the kid. So she be in the
Oh,
ATL.
Egypt.
Yeah, be in the ATL, doing that. You know that new dance that they got on the Instagram or TikTok where they be like walk, 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 and all the people be walk, the girls be
Yeah,
doing
the
their little.
walk. That's Saucy Santana. That's Saucy Santana. Yeah,
Yeah, so
walk,
that's
walk.
Egypt. She want to come to Atlanta and walk, but don't want to call nobody. So
That's funny.
I love you,
Egypt,
Egypt.
girl, you gotta walk,
She
Egypt.
said sorry.
Oh, I'm
We'll
not gonna
probably
let you live
we
it
should
down
bring
till you give me
Egypt.
a hug in Atlanta. I ain't got to come to New
All
York. You got to come
right.
to Atlanta. But that's
Yeah,
what.
we should bring
But
Egypt
Carol,
in when we come off of here.
this is what this is all about. It's all about us having fun, and
Yes.
it's
Yep.
all about us doing the test run to make sure that this thing runs smooth. And as you see the personality that she has, and you see the production, and hopefully, the audience will enjoy it, and they'll be able to be interactive with you. If they come to YouTube and put a Q in the comments, hopefully I'll have that up and running as well.
Ooh,
Um,
yeah,
and so
baby.
we can have the
Yeah!
questions pop up. Can't be on Facebook.
Yeah!
You got to come to YouTube. You got to search Old School Tuesday Turn Up, okay? Old School
And
Tuesday Turn Up on YouTube. Support the channel. We're trying to get her to 100 so she can get a dedicated channel.
you didn't know, Top Boy? We at 50
I
now.
know. So
I
she
think
needs
50. Yeah,
50 more
50.
people to subscribe. So this is
Oh,
how. So
cool.
look. This is how this works. Okay. So a lot of people don't know. I shouldn't be telling you this live on the air, but I'm gonna do this for Priscilla. You need 100 followers. We got to get Priscilla to 100 so she can have a dedicated link. And then when she gets the dedicated link, then she can say, go follow me at youtube.com/ old school Tuesday turn up. And there's a link that's right there. But right now we're telling you to go to YouTube and then you have to search for it. So when you search for it, it's you might see it, you might not. You're like, is this the right page? But with that 100
Yes.
followers, she has a dedicated link for her. When she gets to 1,000 followers, she can then start monetizing on YouTube. So all these videos, one day she might be rolling in the dough when she get to the 1,000 followers. But we got to get her to 100 and 1,000. So those are the two thresholds. So we get her to 100 before the end of season 1. We can build up to get to the 1,000. So when she comes in season 2, then she can start doing her thing. So.
Awesome. That
Yes.
is awesome.
Yes.
But this is
Yes.
her dream. So, Priscilla, tell them why you do this.
I do this to give people their flowers and everything like that. And not only that, just getting to interview these legendary artists while they still here and let everyone hear their story. So, and then the people, they always wanted to know what did happen to this artist, that artist, and that artist. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna interview these people because it's people who I listen to. Everybody know I'm old school. That's why it's called old school. So everybody know I'm old school. Got an old school soul. I'm 33 years old. I just told my age, but I'm glad I do it. I'm glad people like Miss Carol Lynn Townes allow me to interview them and the rest of the artists interviewed. I have interviewed. I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, and I'm so blessed to have interviewed you guys, Miss Townes. I can't wait to interview you on Tuesday night. So I just want to say thank you. And thank you to people like Egypt who do just a night did most she did the most best thing for me. And I was just like, oh, I love it. I was like, Tom boy, come look what Egypt did. Yes. But I just love it and everything like that. So I just want to say thank you, and thank you also thank you to the Howard girls. Thank you guys for watching. And I'm sitting up here watching Sheila Loren and Tanya and all you guys up here watching right now, even though it's late and we're sorry, but hey, you guys know I do test runs on Tuesdays, but we got it done. I'm glad you guys
Sunday.
stay tuning in. Yeah, Sunday. I know Sunday. You guys stay tuning in. I just want to say thank you to you Howard girls. You guys come to watch any interview I'm doing. You guys are right there, front and center. And Top Boy, they will let you know if it's an echo because I told you earlier someone made a comment. It was an echo. They shows me. You guys let us know. So I just want to say thank you to the Howard girls. I love you guys, and thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who's watching. Yay! Yes.
So
Top Boy, I wish they got to Sammy before he ran out. But he just did
I've
on
been
us.
waiting for Sammy to come back in the room. Right now, all I can do is I'm trying
He
to see
probably
if I
got
can
school
get him to
tomorrow.
come back in the room. But
Hmm.
I think Carol, is there a way where people can find you or find anything that you're doing currently while I see if I can get Sammy back in the room?
Well, I'm always producing, and I always put my productions on YouTube. You'll see the last five that I did were video productions, as I said, and it's just so much on me all the time. I mean, I've never gone anywhere. I've just not been doing my individual thing. When I always post when I'm performing. Right before the pandemic happened, this past February, I was working at the Bermuda Jazz Festival. I did a show there, which was awesome. 5 days there on vacation, and the sun and show was awesome. And then this past December, I worked at the Polo Club. But to answer your question, I always post those things, so you'll see it on YouTube or Facebook. I'm a big Facebook person, so you see my things on Facebook. I share a lot of where I am and what I'm doing. And just imagine, we just got our bookings for the upcoming year. We have like 15 gigs. If we feel safe enough to go out to take those gigs, we'll be working all over the place again. And I'm so grateful because think about it. At this time of my life, it's just fun, not because I have to work. It's just a fun thing to do. I love my craft, and it gives me an opportunity to still go out and stomp on some folks and jump up and down and do my thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool.
And not only that, Miss Carol, I noticed that behind that is you guys, if you notice behind her, that is her that records are behind her, her picture. I see all of it. It's all behind sitting right there. I'm looking behind you, noticing all that. So everything
Oh yeah, my
that's
old
lovely. I
stuff.
love
Yeah.
it. See, yeah,
Thank
that's her,
you.
you guys. That's Carolyn Towns.
He's
Yes,
here.
Yeah,
yes,
that's my
yes.
old stuff. Yeah.
Oh, Sammy is here, Miss Carol. Yes, Sammy, come in here so everybody can meet you. He tried to run out early, like I'm dipping. I'm out. What's up, Sammy?
Sammy, Sammy,
What's up?
Sammy, Sammy.
Sammy, we are live right now. Man, I have people here watching. People are watching through my Facebook and
I'm
YouTube. Why don't you
watching.
let everybody meet you? You are?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So have everybody introduce yourself to my audience.
So I'm Sammy Superstar. I interview content creators and live streamers. That's mostly it. And I'm a live stream mastermind.
All right.
Yes.
Master.
Yes, that he is.
Yeah, baby, I love it.
And he's not lying.
Live,
So
Yeah.
he's helped me out
live
on many.
stream master.
He's helped me out on many occasions. He helped us out behind the scenes today. It's just such a joy when you see people that do this. But then when you find out how old Sammy is, you're like blown away even more. So
Yes.
he's
Mhm.
off
Sammy, tell
limits,
your
ladies.
age.
He's off limits, ladies. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Sam. Let the people out there know your age. Then they're gonna be like, "What?"
16.
A baby.
You guys heard.
Baby, oh my God, Sammy. A
Sammy, you already
pretty
got shout out.
baby.
Sammy, you already got shout out. Somebody said, "Hey, Sammy." Already got. You just
Oh
stepped in the
my
room.
God.
Already got shout outs. Already got shout outs. She Lorena told me, say, "Hey, Sammy, go ahead, Sammy. You already got some shout outs coming. Go ahead, brother. He got shout outs already."
Hey,
He said, "Hey."
Hey, Sammy. So Egypt, our friend Egypt said Sammy is a low key genius. She called you a low key genius.
I
Yes.
like
He
that.
really
How
is.
That's a
sweet.
yeah.
nice.
He,
That's nice. I
Yes.
like that.
Yes.
A
he,
low key
he,
genius.
Yes.
I
They
like
appreciate.
that phrase.
he's really a genius. He's not
Okay,
low key. There's
Ed.
nothing low key about Sammy being a genius. He really is. Like I mean, if you YouTube him, if you look up Sammy. Well, tell him Sammy. Tell him where they can
Sammy
find.
Superstar.
Yeah.
Look up Sammy Superstar. You'll see the type of names that he's around and the people that he's interviewing at 16 years old. So if he's
Wow.
doing this at 16 and he can help with technical support on the fly, I tip my hat to this man. So
Yes. Yes. Tanya told me to tell you, Sammy, thank you for saving the day. Yes.
You're welcome.
so
He really
Yes.
did.
all
Wow,
right,
Yes.
he sure
we've
did.
done this for 28 minutes. It was only supposed to be a few moments just to make sure the audio was right. So
Yes.
so we're gonna I think we're gonna incorporate something in the stream, Priscilla. I'm gonna let you dance this thing
Cool.
out, shall we say.
Yes.
So let me see if I can get it to come up, and
Yes.
let's see if we can, I don't know, can we get it to go? So if you're at home right now, we want you to celebrate with us. This might be our new thing that we do, Priscilla, during the test runs.
Cool.
So there you can dance it out as we go ahead and end. And then one more time for what's her name?
Carol Lynn Townes.
No. Egypt Young
Egypt.
for your
Egypt
graphic.
Young.
Yeah, for your graphic. And Miss Carol Lynn Townes. We will see you on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. Go ahead, Sammy.
The
Rock out,
the
man.
Pacific.
Rock out, Sammy. Go
Yeah, I
ahead,
know.
Carol. I see you. Hey. Go ahead, Priscilla. Look. I'm gonna go side to side. There you go.
All right, tall boy, go now.
There you go. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let me see. Did I get it right? Nope. We still dancing. I gotta figure it out.
Let's start
But when we figure it out, we'll figure it out. Y'all will know when I figure it out. All right, there we go.
Hey.
Woo!
Hold on, let's see what we got. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah.